Well, despite a handful of refugees being allowed to cross the Greek border into Macedonia, hundreds more keep arriving every day. Let's speak now to Alican Ayanlar, who's in Idomeni. Alican.
Well, Asha, today, after last night's downpour, it was a fairly calm day here in Idomeni, as nearly 12,000 refugees remain stranded, unable to cross into Macedonia. Most of the people spent the entire day moving their tents out of the water, repairing them, and drying their blankets and their clothes out in the sun after they'd been drenched and soaked in the rain. And we also didn't see the usual protests out by the train tracks blocking any passage between Greece and Macedonia. And having been spent a couple days here, we're clearly beginning to see a sense of desperation, a sense of frustration set into the eyes of the refugees here. And people are really beginning to feel the effect of the camp's resources running thin. But on the other hand, there are a lot of people who are coming in to try to help out and do their best.
Helen is a volunteer from Athens, 550 kilometers away.
Baby.
She works for the Red Cross. Today, she's talking to the refugees to find out what they need. There's a process. For each family group, she identifies what they lack, makes a note, and gives them a voucher so they can collect their supplies later. But she says the work she's doing can only help in the short term.
Do you feel that it's making a difference in these people's lives?
This? No, not at all. A little bit for today or for tomorrow, but not for a long time.
Outside their shipping container, the volunteers hand out everything from blankets and water to diapers and raincoats. Anything to make people's lives a little more comfortable.
With thousands of refugees short of basic supplies, the camp's infrastructure is struggling to cope. And it's volunteers like Helen and her team that are providing the lifeline to so many in need.
That's not all that the refugees lack. Many need medical help too, particularly the young. Nurse Nick, as he's called, tries to help where he can. With a donated ambulance and a few friends, he gives out medicine to those getting ill.
If somebody's too sick, we will take them into the inside clinic. Otherwise, we just treat them here and try and help them get a good night's sleep.
Sickness isn't the only thing that keeps them awake. The uncertainty of their future worries them.
All the night I am cry. My heart cry. What I need? What's my children sick? My husband sick. Don't live here. I don't need eat. I don't need food. I don't go to the board. Why? Why the board is closed? Why?
It's that question that remains on the minds of these refugees. They don't know how long they'll be here, and it's not certain how long this camp can support them.
And while there's no rain forecast for tonight, it looks like tonight is going to be a very cold one. And it's very worrisome for the nearly 4,000 children here at Idomeni camp, which are already under very difficult conditions, Asha.
Thanks, Alican.